Hey, Will Score Special Fans, host and creator Will Farrell here. It's a little late here after the Bears' pathetic loss. That's all I'm going to say about it, guys. This is a team that when you brought in a new coach, you fix the O-line. Now, anything's going to happen in football. You know, the way I learned it, my dad taught me really well as a sports fan to be realistic, that even though a team might be a little bit lower than you think than your favorite team, they're still a professional team. And they're playing a professional team. So credit to my dad for teaching me that appropriate realism as a sports fan, because that rang true tonight. He was right, and he told me, hey, the Bears are playing a good defense in the Vikings. I thought about that coming into tonight's game. I had optimism because I am a Bears fan, guys, but I gotta be honest with you, the Bears just stunk it up big time. They, on a night where they're honoring Virginia McCaskey and Steve McMichael and the 85 team, they just stunk it up. And I got to tell you guys, I had the Bears maybe getting 9 if they're lucky. If they're lucky, 9 or 10 wins. Right now, I'd be lucky to see 4 or 5 at this point. This team was just pathetic in the second half. They looked good in the first, but Caleb blew a couple drives that should have at least gotten a field goal. And Cairo Santos, they're paying you pretty decent amount of money to make field goals. Why aren't you doing your job? You're just sitting around at practice, doing nothing, horsing around. Get your stuff done, Chicago. Playtime's over. The regular season is underway. It's not training camp. It's not time to, put in the media, and tell the media people in interviews, oh, we're going to do great. We're going to make things great in Chicago. Yeah. Did you guys do that on the field tonight? No. You don't play 2 quarters in football, you play 4. Get it done, or Bears fans, I got to tell you, it's going to be another long season. And I'm one that's the optimist, Will Score Special Fans. You know that about me, but it's hard for anyone to be optimistic after a loss like this tonight. A quarterback, Illinois native, that was all last year, his first start. Yeah, okay, great. He gets his first win. Gold star to the QB from Illinois. Lovely for a story here in the state of Illinois. But his defense carried him. McCarthy was carried by his defense, calls by the referees. Now, that could be argued in anything, so I'm not going to even say it's the main thing, but a couple calls were questionable, but referees aren't perfect. So it basically just comes down to the Vikings D and Justin Jefferson carrying McCarthy to a first win. McCarthy's not a superstar quarterback. I know Viking fans are going to be commenting and Bears fans are going to be saying, okay, put Bagent in. Yeah, great. Bears fans, I have an answer for you on that one. Tyson Bagent, when he did all that good work in the preseason, he's playing second or third stringers that might not be on the Buffalo Bills or the Chiefs anymore. So take a look at that in the stat sheets and the rosters from the preseason. This is regular season. Bears fans, I don't know what's going to happen Sunday, but when this team meets and practices for next week, because Sunday's coming pretty close here, so it's going to be a short turnaround for this Bears team that really has tried to show its fan base in the offseason. When they beat Green Bay last year, that was a good finish to a rough season last year. How disappointing last year was, as we all know. And people have been saying in Chicago, on the Bears side, the coaches, bringing in Ben Johnson. Yeah, good for offensive mind. Only one regular season game now under his belt as a head coach in the NFL. He's still got to prove it himself as well. Caleb Williams shows talent, shows potential he could be a franchise quarterback for the Bears. He stunk aside from 1 or 2 good drives tonight. Stop worrying about painting your nails, Caleb. Get it together. The offensive line, do not get me started on that. I mean, my goodness. The penalties committed by this entire Bears team, both offensively and defensively, are abysmal. It's a joke. You call yourselves a charter franchise and an NFL team on the field tonight? A good NFL team does not commit penalties that total over 100 yards favoring the opposing team. The Vikings have fundamentals. They don't commit that many penalties. Bears fans, if you see another number like that next week, that's concerning. This is concerning. Now, that's the thing about sports. Bears could turn it around. It's still only one game. I'm not saying their season's over. I'm saying Bears fans need to be realistic right now, as I learned after tonight's loss. I had a different view of what the Bears would do this year before tonight's game. But tonight's game is a wake-up call to football fans. Me as a Bears fan and other Bears fans maybe in their own way will have a different viewpoint, but I want you guys to share that viewpoint with me on the podcast. Reach out to our social, reach out on our Twitter, share your viewpoints. I like to hear them. I like to hear different viewpoints from Chicago Bears fans. Viking fans, I wouldn't be tooting your Viking horn that soon. It's one game. See how you do the next ones or so. See how that quarterback of yours does against a defense that doesn't make mistakes. But yeah, the Bears really lit a stinker tonight. They had a good 17-6 lead going into halftime, and they gave up that lead and allowed the Vikings to come back and win 27-24. Now, Bears fans, like I said, it's only week one. That's the thing about Monday night game for week one, Bears fans. It's a quick turnaround this coming weekend. On Sunday, the Bears will be playing Detroit, Ben Johnson's old team. Detroit didn't do too well last week, but the way the Bears look tonight, they would be lucky to win in week 2. So long from this Emergency Facebook Live here on Will's 5th Quarter Special. Good night, everybody.